What is going on there, guys and gals? My name is Bryson from BCNS Games, and the world of Sea of Thieves is finally out and about on PC and Xbox One. And now you can go ahead and take you and your crew can explore all throughout the Caribbean, getting all the treasure, gold, finding out little Easter eggs and secrets, and honestly, just being that one cuck that just sinks a ship while it's in port just because you fucking want to. Though, while there are tons of secrets out there in the game that I'm hoping I can finally find, and I'm hoping there's still something to try to find in the game, I do know of one secret that's already been revealed to me that I managed to find while playing in the early beta and that I experienced while getting into the game when it first launched again. Now, giving fair credit where credit is due, this Easter egg was found not only by myself, but by another big YouTuber out there, Mr. Team Ryan. Please do go check out his channel, make sure you give him fair credit for this find just as much as myself, and I'm sure you'll see both of us playing Sea of Thieves on live streams and on recordings here very soon. Now, that's enough selling out to a YouTuber bigger than I am. Let's go ahead and get to the main source of the video, and that's how to actually find Davy Jones' ship in the world of Sea of Thieves without actually needing to die. Now, it's no big secret if you want to find Davy Jones' ship in the world of Sea of Thieves, it's a pretty simple task to do. Simply shoot yourself out of a cannon, kind of let a shark reverse sushi your ass, or maybe let a random skeleton bone you like your girlfriend never would. Any of these actions will have you end up on Davy Jones' ship, and you're free to explore the ship from there, running around, checking out the ghost captain, and it's a pretty cool unique death animation. However, you don't exactly from here on out have to die in order to be able to find where this location is at. At first, whenever it first happened to me, I figured maybe I was in a different instance, perhaps they switch you over to a different portion of the map, but it turns out that's not true at all. Instead, what happens is when you die, there's actually a hidden little skybox that's put out somewhere in the map that the players are transported to. Now, to find this unique Easter egg, guys, you need to actually pull up your map in game, and you need to look right there at latitude between the 13 and 14 point, and longitude between the M and the N on your map. That little cross intersection where those points meet, on the map itself, nothing will be there. However, if you look in game, you'll see when you get close these two giant like rising rocks that come up to a peak. Right there in between those two rocks is where the Easter egg is going to be found, and you can actually see Davy Jones' ship. Now guys, a fair warning, it takes a little bit of a working around and you have to play around with the directions, but I'm going to go ahead and show you the general location of where you will find the ship. It takes a couple of attempts, 3 or 4, so go ahead and park your ship and anchor it there. It's in the middle of nowhere, so no one should fuck with you, but after eventually finding the right location, you'll be able to actually see Davy Jones' ship. Now, what you want to do, guys, is you're going to see right here, I'm just going to go ahead and hop off the ship. I mean, you can go ahead and just hop off regularly and swim over there, but you could do a lot of stupid shit. So instead, shoot yourself out of the cannon and give yourself a head start instead. Now, after you shoot yourself off your ship, guys, you want to make your way directly underneath these two rising rocks. From there, as you begin to swim down, you will see kind of like a cut-in ridge that goes all the way down to the seafloor. Now, the game itself will only let you swim so deep, so you're going to be spending some time going all the way down. You need to probably bring some bananas because the trip is a ways down and you'll be choking by the time you nearly reach the end. If you want to be able to see Davy Jones' ship and be able to experience it for more than just mere seconds, you're going to need to be able to stock up on some extra health. Now, do be careful, there are going to be sharks on your ways down because, the little fuckers are everywhere. So have probably a blunderbuss and your sword at the ready. Now, when you actually swim down, guys, at the right angle, you'll eventually start seeing either resembling green lights or bright red lights at the very bottom. Like I said, just playing around with the location will take a minute, so it might be just a process of swimming forward and back until you finally start seeing something at the very bottom of the seafloor. Now guys, from there, unfortunately, we can't go any lower, so we're going to have to pull out our telescope in order to be able to look down and peer as far as we can down to the seafloor. And eventually, after some playing around, you will start finding the lights. And each time you go down, you can eventually see a different portion of the entire ship. Now, as you can see, guys, I began to play around with it a little bit and just mess around with the angles, and eventually those red lights turn into green. And you can actually see right here on this side-by-side comparison of what you're looking at in the game. Those two green lights are actually the ghost captain, Davy Jones, as well as the door that you end up waiting way too fucking long for in order to be able to get back into the game. Now, you can get different angles of the ships, and eventually you can see different portions, such as the 4 leading lights that make up the very front of the ship. You could sometimes see the 2 in the rear, and once again you can see Davy Jones and the ghost door itself. This is crazy. So of course we had to play around with this, right? We had to figure out what exactly we could do once we actually found this area. So me and Ryan had a plan where one of us would board the ship and let ourselves die, while the other one would swim down to the seafloor in order to be able to try to figure out what we could do with it. We tried to see if it was a skybox you could actually just shoot into and shoot out of, or was it just, visual in itself. Guys, I mean, who the fuck doesn't want to kill somebody and then get the opportunity to swim down there, drop a TNT barrel, and then kill them again while they're already on the ghost ship? Just to rub in the insult. But no, unfortunately, guys, we tried to play around with it a bit. We've shot guns, snipers, we tried shooting cannonballs out of the ship. We found that the ship itself seems to be either a really huge skybox you can only peer into, or it's set up where the entities are not allowed to go in or out of the ship. Shooting out from the ship or trying to shoot into it just results in the bullets just going astray. You don't really see anything. Though it is without a shadow of a doubt a cool ass Easter egg in the game, guys. It's something just that I'm sure the developers had no intention of making an actual Easter egg in the game, but of course with player ingenuity and persistence and outright fucking rage, we ended up finding it regardless. It's something that I really do hope when the game launches, you take your crew and as many people as you can to go and just explore this cool little Easter egg inside the Sea of Thieves. I know myself, I've been showing different players every time I can, if they're not syncing me on site. I try to bring more players to this location and just show it off, guys, and I highly encourage you to do the same. Spread this with everyone you can throughout the community. Let them know that you can actually see Davy Jones' ship, and maybe, guys, eventually we might be able to maybe one day fight Davy Jones up on the high seas ourselves. Now, guys, if you can, please do drop a big old crispy like on the video and share it with as many people as you can, because if this is out now, it's only a matter of time. If the developers don't want it to be a thing, it will be patched, so please spread it. It's just clicking a button. It's not gonna fucking kill you, and even if it does kill you, it just gives you an easier access to be able to see the ghost ship. It's a win-win. Well, that's pretty much it there, guys and gals. If you managed to find the Easter egg, please do let me know in the comment section below. And one last time, guys, let's put his name up on the screen again. Make sure you please do go check out Team Ryan. Let him know that BC sent you, and do tune in for a live stream. The guy will not disappoint you. Now, that's pretty much it here for this video, guys. As always, make sure you have an incredible rest of your day today, and an amazing tomorrow. And if you do anything, guys, anything at all, always stay crispy. Stay fucking crispy. See you guys.